Efforts to regulate warfare have existed in various forms throughout history. But prior to the birth of contemporary IHL, these regulations remained temporary and localized. What mechanisms then prevented human societies from plunging into utter chaos and mutual annihilation? As several studies have shown, the traditional African societies of pre-colonial era had three important social values: humanity, solidarity, and interdependence. These values had decisive influence on the conception of law and justice in general, as well as human rights and humanitarian law. Contrary to current belief, war was not a normal state in Africa, but was used only as a last resort. And once war had been declared, it was regulated by several categories of rules expressed orally in the form of maxims and proverbs. The first category consisted of rules on personal conduct during armed conflict. For example, combatants had to respect certain places regarded as holy and must never enter such places in pursuit of a person taking refuge there. The second category of rules governed the treatment of the defeated party, while the third category of rules addressed conflict resolution. This was achieved by means of negotiation between the representative of the groups involved or through arbitration of third parties conducted in the conciliatory African spirit. These judicial traditions inherited from ancestors also had strong magical religious connotation, and to violate them was regarded as transgressing both the social and divine order of things. On a study made in West Africa, there was a genuine ethics of war which was taught to young nobleman for his future calling as a warrior. The study highlights rules on the prohibition of certain weapons, in particular poison ones, the protection of non-belligerents, and the removal of women, children, old people, and serfs, identifiable by their facial marking applied for their protection. There have been observed of truces for agricultural reasons among the Musis, and respect for asylum zones in Ghana, Mali, Niger, Senegal, and Togo. In most kingdoms, mercy prevailed over hatred, and integration of the vanquished over vengeance. As can be seen, many principles expressed in the Geneva Conventions are to be found in the laws of war in pre-colonial Africa. It was only after the introduction of slavery and inroads of colonialism that traditional societies began to disintegrate, causing the code of honor to fall into disuse. But perhaps now that Africa is reviving its old cultural values, it will remember this sense of humanity and take on its responsibility.